Hey Tang, guess what? I followed that girl on Instagram.
Oh really, Soldier King? Why don't you go ahead and lend a hand? Pass over that username and embed it right into my thoughts, because that woman is out of this world like astronauts.
Sure, Tang. Here you go.
He passes over the name. He followed her in 2 seconds, strained all of his finger veins. He almost cracked his phone screen, pressing and typing all of the letters. With a couple of heifers, 2 cornheads that are playing checkers when they should be playing chess, yet they are just praying less. When they saw her pictures, that's when they were glazed in sweat. Shaking and nervous, eyes attached, glued to the smartphone screen. Tang gave a sigh and Soldier yelled,
"What a heartwarming queen! You can't stop fate, you can't stop love. A magnificent creature, you can't stop dove."
You heard his voice pucker up. He was starting to sing.
"And as the heartwarming queen, I will act as her king."
Tang started to feel motivated and he looked right at Soldier. Soldier keeps singing, I'll add ad-libs to make it colder.
"Oh bad girl, you can't stop love.
Can't stop love.
The Cinderella wearing a clean white glove.
Oh so clean.
Oh bad girl, and as I sing, as a heartwarming queen, I will act as her king."
Neighbors called the police, yelling out their windows. The police asked, "Who's singing?" They pointed at them and said, "Them hoes." They went over there, hit them on the head with the baton. "Y'all stop that. Y'all being clams. Did y'all love her so much? Go tell her in private chat." Light bulbs shined above the corn heads. Tang and Soldier had their brain tissue muscle torn dead. They whipped out their outdated iPhone 5s and DM'd her, "Do you want to meet a couple of guys?"
"Okay Tang, now we play the waiting game. Then we will be dating the same, and we will be singing the claim, and then we'll be changing the name."
And Tang and Soldier waited and waited. Days passed, weeks, months. No reply from their heartwarming queen. Is she still active? Maybe she's ignoring them. Should they sing louder? Is she thinking about the situation? Many questions arrive with no answers. We'll just have to wait and see. So the moon and sun took turns shining the heavenly earth, waiting for Batgirl to reply, destiny from birth. 6 months later, they got a notification, and by both of their surprise, Batgirl started a negotiation. She said, "If y'all come to where I live, then we can meet." Before they read the rest, they were already sitting in the car seat. They went back to the messages and saw the place, LA. By the bay, they live in New York, 3,000 miles away. The normal human would be rubbing their chin thinking about it, but this is Tang and Soldier rubbing their dick singing about it.
"We're about to meet Batgirl, queen of the throne. She said we can meet her, we have evidence on our phones. This is destiny, that's why you can't stop faith. Today is the 7th, we shall arrive there by the 8th.
So they packed their bags and checked if they had all of their items. Lotion check, Vaseline check, okay Soldier, let's start to driving. So they buckled up and started revving their engines. Each mile they got closer, they were anxious with suspension, but halfway there their hood flew off their transmission. It was smoking like cigars and blowing up was its intention. Tang and Soldier dived out the car like hornheads when it exploded. 130 miles per hour the whole time, so overloaded. They watched their car shoot sparks like an automatic rifle. Explosions everywhere, dropping its chances for survival. What do we do now? Our destiny is over. Soldier picked up his bags and said,
"We've never been closer."
He started running to LA singing,
"Can't stop love. 1,500 miles, but you can't stop love."
Tang picked up his bags and hurried right behind him.
"She's waiting on us,"
he sung to Tang to remind him. So they ran and ran and ran. 1,500 miles. For you math wizards, that's the equivalent of 57 marathons. From Texas to the deserts in Arizona, they endured many challenges. But after 57 back-to-back marathons, they finally made it to Los Angeles, California. There is where Batgirl resides. She just got the message they were in LA and sent them the address to the coffee shop.
Here we go. Address sent. I can't wait to see these two. They have no idea what I have in store for these fools. They in the school for simps. I see the thirst enrolled, and when they come here, watch the overtime work unfold.
Tang and Soldier got the message she was at the coffee shop, with 3 hearts at the end, and both their jaws drop. We must go now. She's waiting at the shop. It's an emergency, worth it to be escorted by the cops. Soldier King was already off and on his way. With no delay, he was at the coffee shop by the bay.
Oh, bad girl, my heart-warming queen, is that you right there in those apple-bottom jeans?
Tang, out of breath, finally caught up to Soldier. He saw him doing his YouTube dance, looking like a gopher. That's when Batgirl saw the 2 guys dancing like clams. And now she knew it was time to begin the scam.
Oh, Soldier, oh, Tang, hey, over here.
Hourglass figure waving at them so clear. They were both rushing over there at full speed, but they ran into a brick wall. Their nose started to bleed. That brick wall turned out to be her boyfriend.
These 2 cornheads look like they in a boy band.
Soldier started singing,
get out of my way, my heart-warming queen has something to say.
That's when he picked them both up by the collars, tossed them to the ground and educated them like scholars. Body slams, hooks, jabs to the stomach. He kept on as Batgirl watched as they plummet. After he was done, he put a note in their hand. It read,
by the way, 550 and 40, think y'all are clams.
And clams indeed they were. Oysters without the pearl, with that pearl being Batgirl. Apologies to both Tang and Soldier. Shout out to 550, the other half in me. Shout out to Tang and Soldier, the most dynamic singing couple out there. Shout out to Batgirl. She can never have enough time in bathroom stalls. Shout out to PBA, NUE, and all the other Trip Ham clams. They used to think they ran FSSB when they only ran 1% of it. And most importantly, shout out to Sierra Games for making this happen.